Iacopo Zetti. I'm a teacher of urban and regional planning at the University of Florence in the Department of Architecture. And inside Phoenix, I'm also the coordinator of UP2, which is the work package that deal with participatory and deliberative policies and environmental changes. I'm trained as an architect and I work mainly in urban and regional planning as I teach, and also sometimes I work in some practical experience. But well, my focus is also on about participatory practice inside planning, because you learn quickly doing this work that maybe you can design something alone. Well, it's not true even this, but you cannot plan or do regional planning as an expert. You need people participation and co-planning and co-design. Well, I wouldn't say that Phoenix is directly relevant for the future of democracy, but certainly Phoenix deal with environmental justice in some way. And we have to be conscious that environmental crises do not beat same people in the same way. I mean, it depends on their income, social status, even the place where they live, obviously. So to increase difference in environmental justice obviously affect democracy, because people react in different ways, and it's simply not fair. Just to weigh that the effects are connected with the social situation of people. So, and maybe Phoenix, we cannot be so naive that say we will solve all the problem, but maybe Phoenix can help in decreasing the kind of differences involving people, and so in this way can be relevant even for the future of democracy, or to have a better democracy. As I said before, involving people in decision helps in many ways. And we have to, as a policymaker, have to keep in mind that the representative democracy, which is obviously still important, is not all. People vote for you, but doesn't mean that give you a complete trust for 5 or 4 years, what it is. Because first of all, not all the relevant questions were inside the electoral program, for example. And secondly, because things happen during time, and you have to change your style of government according to the situation. So more well, the deliberative democracy is important, and also as policymaker, you have to take in account that you need local knowledge, because people know things better than one single person close somewhere. Local resources, not in terms of money, but resources which can be imaginative resources, and creativity of people just to solve problems. Well, honestly, in my experience, you don't need to convince people to participate. If the processes are real processes and people feel empowered to decide about something relevant, they don't need to be convinced. The problem is the opposite. If you invite people to participate just to decide the color of the benches, it's so irrelevant that people do not come. But it's not, they are not convinced. They are convinced normally. It's the opposite. You have to convince policymakers or administrators.